Yeah.
You want to say something?
I need to make amends to all y'all out there because I was so wrong the other day. Coconut is not a mammal. It's a nut. A coconut is not a nut. It is indeed a fruit.
It's a mammal.
Now look, here you go with that again. But I don't want to be the guy that goes down in history as thinking a coconut's a nut when it's not. But I mean, damn, cocoa nut, cocoa nut. Bussa, bussa, nut. Bussa, bussa. That's a coconut.
We're switching up. We're actually going to be going to Islands of Adventure first.
Okay, I see the board where it shows all the wait times. This is the lowest wait times I've seen since the reopening. Hagrid's is only a 30-minute wait.
Here's a little look at the wait times. This is crazy. Spider-Man 15, Incredible Hulk 15, Hagrid's 30. Wow.
The reason we came to Islands first is because normally we go to Universal Studios, but when we get over here late in the day, Green Eggs and Ham is closed. So we're really craving some Green Eggs and Ham. I think they have a new menu item that I want to try.
Some of the best snacks at Universal. So we're going to be trying the brisket Philly tots today. Now Brent is currently showing off the plexiglass on wheels. It reminds me of like a whiteboard that a teacher would roll out, but just with a glass. There's our pride and joy.
The brisket Philly tots have shaved brisket, onions, peppers, a white cheese sauce over tater tots.
Okay, we just finished.
Not really a fan of this one. I'm glad the original tots are back and not those thicker ones. The thicker ones weren't that good from a couple weeks ago. The onions weren't very good and the peppers weren't very good. The brisket was swimming in peppers and onions and I was not a fan of it. 5.5 out of 10.
Now to many people this might just look like a bunch of carrots and a UFO, but that is a green egg and this is like a fork. I'm pretty sure there used to be something right there, but I think it fell off or they removed it. The streets are pretty much like empty right now. First ride of the day is gonna be the classic Spider-Man. We're gonna enter in over here. Entrance. I don't know how we're supposed to get in there.
Okay, so the entrance they've moved, I think, into the like overflow queue. I think that's where you enter in now.
Now, this is where we're entering in for Spider-Man. I have never been in this part of the queue. Look, new trash cans I've never seen before. For some reason, there's like gas pump. This is one of the smartest machines I've ever seen before. It went to Yale. Look at these like twin bikes. That's really cool. All right, we're gonna be entering into the valve room.
Okay, now we're just back into the part of the queue, which we already know.
And there's no line, it's just a walk-on.
This could be the most dangerous night of my life. And yours. Intruder! If you think you're getting out of here, you're in for it. Don't wait now. Things are just starting to heat up. Give up your day job. Say cheese. See you later.
God, such an amazing ride. It's just a classic. Now, I was kind of sad though, when the Green Goblin throws his fireball, the fire didn't go off. That's like one of my favorite parts, but it is what it is.
We're a little confused on what this is. Ultranet to access, please press the black button.
Calling all villains, thugs, and ne'er-do-wells. Word on the street is that the Avengers are engaged in an outer space battle to save the Earth.
All three of the speakers just play the exact same thing. I've never come over here and noticed this. This is a great spot just to relax. I've never came down here before. A little shot of the Velocicoaster, my favorite place to eat, Mythos. So right here, back in the day, well, last year, you used to be able to take a picture in front of this green screen of Spider-Man. You got Thor's hammer, looks like it broke through the window. Thor has his hammer, so I'm confused on, is that his spare? So Cap, I was looking at your restaurant over there. I saw that Thor's hammer went through the window in the back. What happened?
What happened? Thor was kind of acting up. He doesn't usually, but I had to take his hammer from him. We kind of got in a little scuffle and things went a little bit south. We figured it out since then, but...
One team, one dream. That's
exactly,
what you gotta be.
Exactly. You know, he gets a big head sometimes.
He's a god.
Sometimes I think it goes to his head.
It happens.
Yeah. Well, thank you for keeping us safe and have a wonderful day.
Now, sadly, Jurassic Park River Adventure is under refurbishment right now.
They have walls up so that we can't get baptized. But it's interesting because they have the Jurassic World wall, and then over here is kind of like the traditional Jurassic Park wall. So here's the river adventure all closed up. Let's see what story they came up with. Engine has ordered that the carnivore paddock be reinforced for your continued enjoyment. As part of the ongoing evolution of our facility, all Jurassic Park river tours have been suspended for the day. Now some of you might be confused on why there's like a change in the concrete going from the Raptor encounter into the VelociCoaster. If you look above, it's almost like a runway for like the Raptors to enter into the pen. It feels weird exiting Jurassic Park. Normally we enter in this way, but since we went the other way, it's not as like impactful. Now it says that Hagrid's is a 30-minute wait, so let's see how long it actually is. We got front row! Yeah! There you go. Like 20 minutes for Hagrid's. You just scream so much you always like lose your voice after riding it. We are going to be exiting Islands and heading to Universal Studios. There's no line to get in. This is crazy. Now back in my day, they used to have a cab here that you could take pictures with, but it's gone now. Now Jamil wants to do a ride he's never done before. Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, and it's only a 15-minute wait. I'm not the biggest fan of the Minions, but there is one named Kevin. Look at this big door. And right down here, there's a little Minion door, and you can hear Minion sounds coming from behind it. Oh, they're talking to us.
Yes, you will be turned into minions.
Here we go.
You get it, Minnie. Look at Pam. You better go ahead, Pam. You better go ahead now. What?
Okay, we just finished. It wasn't 3D, it was turned into 2D, and it didn't, I don't know, I'm kind of nauseous after it. I don't think it transitioned well. At least Kevin is still here, jamming out. Gosh, it looks like they're also doing like a refurb on the Nighttime Spectacular. Kind of reminds me of where World of Color was down for like a year. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when World of Color was down for like a year, it's because like a maintenance worker accidentally like left the door open, so it like flooded all the circuit breakers. I think it cost like $1 million to fix. Transformers right now is a 5-minute wait. That moment when the cosmic rays finally hits. It's back. It's finally back. It's time to ride the Mummy. Time to get our cup of coffee. Oh God. Jamil, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If there was a hotel called Priscilla and it was only for young single ladies, do you think they would have it at a theme park?
Guess what? I'm one step ahead of you, kid. I was actually just Googling that right now, trying to figure out what the heck is Priscilla's Hotel.
Right there.
That's literally what I got on my phone.
What is it?
Nothing. Look.
Now, Jamil, the Priscilla Hotel is from the 1967 musical romantic comedy, Modern Millie. There you go. It's not what you think. It's from a movie, Jamil.
Okay, it's time for me to try and reclaim my title from Allison. Probably won't happen, but we're gonna do Men in Black. She still beat me. Oh my God. Wow. Well, yep, she crushed me again. Universal and Islands are officially closed, so it's dinner time. So we're gonna go to one of our favorite places to eat at City Walk. The Cowfish. It's kind of like dark and depressing. There's normally like a screen here of like fish that you can like create. That's just turned off now. Honestly, let me turn on a light. It feels almost like abandoned, if that makes sense. An interesting smell going on also, but we love Cowfish. But we haven't been here in a while, so let's see how it is. So I got the Grasshopper Milkshake. It's $11. It's a mint chocolate masterpiece featuring vanilla ice cream with mint and shaved chocolate.
And this milkshake is like the size of my head. I thought it was gonna be more green. It's all right. It's kind of like your standard vanilla ice cream shake with a little bit of mint. I really don't taste that much mint. It just kind of tastes like a vanilla milkshake. Some like little nugget of something on top. It's like a little peppermint. The food's about to come out. I just finished the milkshake. Honestly, very disappointing. 3 out of 10. It just tastes like a mediocre vanilla milkshake, and then the rest is just like Cool Whip for the whipped cream, I would definitely pass on this. This is...
That was good.
I was not expecting this to look like this. This is crazy. For my side, I got the Parmesan bacon truffle fries. House fries with truffle and Parmesan cheese, applewood bacon and chives. And then for my entree, I got the Big Squeal. It's gonna be a beef burger, pulled pork, smoked Gouda, onion strings, a bacon coleslaw, barbecue sauce, lettuce. It's supposed to be pickles, but I took that stuff off on a brioche bun. Okay, let's start with the Parmesan truffle fries. I love some truffle. Where you been all my life, truffle fry? It's like ooey gooey creamy goodness. The fries themselves are all right, but the cheese and the bacon and the chives and the toppings are incredible. Now this, I don't know how I'm gonna eat. This is like a spear to take down a boar or something. All right, I cut the burger in half. It's a lot, but it's very good. I'm like halfway through it and I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what is where. It's just like a big pile of stuff. And here we are. It's just a mess.
Okay, we finished. We're gonna exit into the catacombs of cowfish.
Now the food today was brought to you by Morgan Williams. Thank you so much for donating on Patreon. So the fries, amazing. I would give them like 8.5 out of 10. The burger, first bite, so good. Probably like an 8 out of 10, and it just kind of like fell apart like the final season of Game of Thrones. It was a mess. It just turned into this like burger salad, and for that, I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 10. First bite, 8 out of 10. The whole burger itself, 4 out of 10. I know, sad stuff. But I was honestly really surprised with how slow Universal was. There pretty much wasn't a wait for Hagrid's at all. You just pretty much walked right on. Every single ride was pretty much a walk on, which was amazing because I was there like last week and the lines were still like an hour long. People always ask me what's the best time to visit Orlando, and it is January. January through May, the weather's nice, it's not hot, it's not humid, it's not raining every day. I'm glad to see the lines are back to like standard January lines. Now guys, on that note, when you're watching this, I'm currently gonna be at Hollywood Studios. I have not been there in a very long time, so I'm gonna have so much fun eating Ronto wraps, and don't worry, Beans will be coming. He's missed Little Batsu, but I love you all, please stay safe, and I'll see y'all very soon, bye.
So it's a Minion and an ice cream cone. Does this make it a mini cone?
Oh, that is a long story. We can't even go into that.